All right. The second part of the path, this is the path. Refuse to let circumstance devalue your potential. Let me sink in for a minute. Let it sink in. Don't let your circumstantial trap devalue your potential. Michael Jordan said his greatest gift was to be able to leave the last shot behind him. As a coach, I've seen it where the guy made a couple of bad shots and he was not good for the rest of the game because he couldn't get the bad shots out of his mind. How many here has never, ever messed up? Raise your hand. There's no hands. Matter of fact, if you raise your hand, I said, well, there's your first one. You see, we're all going to have problems. We're all going to go through things. But you can't remember, you can't keep your mind on the bad stuff all the time and expect to keep going forward. Yes, I messed up. Yes, I blown it. Yes, I stepped where I shouldn't have stepped. Yes, I said what I shouldn't have said, but I can't dwell on it. See, I love this. This is one of my favorite things. Watch it. Potential in Naomi is revealed, listen carefully, in her ability to walk through difficulty of Moab and come out with Ruth by her side, not Orpah. What in the world are you talking about? I'm glad you asked. Orpah's name meant stiff neck. Ruth's name meant beautiful. Think about it for a minute. Stiff neck, somebody that won't change, they won't turn, they don't want to see things the right way, they just have this bitter attitude about it. And Ruth is beautiful. You see, you can't always help finding yourself in Moab. You're going to be there from time to time. But you can determine what you walk out with. You make that decision. You can walk out with bitterness, or you can walk out with something beautiful. The choice is yours. Every situation. I always try to think of it as a learning experience. When they asked Thomas Edison, it took him 10,000 tries to finally get an incandescent bulb that would actually work. And they said, man, 10,000 tries. He said, in that 10,000 failures, he said, no, I just had 9,999 things I found out wouldn't work. He had this big old place where he did all his experiments, caught on fire, this warehouse caught on fire. And they said, what you going to do? He said, well, we call my employees. They ain't never seen a fire like this. And it was burning down. They said, what you going to do now with all your stuff burned up? He said, it's just a chance for me to start over again. Everything's fine. That man died a very happy man. So now, that's number 2. Don't let your circumstances devalue your potential. Almost through. Don't let your circumstances destroy your destiny, your future. You see, I want you to watch this. This is so amazing to me. I'm going to read it to you. So I can find the words out. So Boaz took Ruth, and she was his wife. And when he went in unto her, the Lord gave her conception, and she bare a son. Now remember, Naomi lost her husband and her children. And the woman said unto Naomi, blessed be the Lord, who hath not left thee this day without a kinsman, that his name may be famous in Israel. And he said, he shall be unto thee a restorer of thy life, and a nourisher of thy in thine old age. For thy daughter-in-law which thou loveth, who loveth thee, which is better to thee than 7 sons, is born him. And Naomi took the child and laid her in her bosom, and became nurse unto it. And the women, her neighbors, gave her the name, saying, this is born this day, called named Obed. I'll stop it right there. Even in her old age, I want you to think about something. Listen carefully. Here's Naomi in her old age, thinking, I'm dead, I'm dried up, I've got nothing. Even in her old age, she didn't realize that she was getting ready to be a part of something greater than she was. Matter of fact, her destiny was to help bring Ruth to Boaz and produce a child linked to the throne of God. Boaz begot Obed. Obed begot Jesse. Jesse begot David. Wow. Jesus was not only from the tribe of Judah, but he was called the son of David. Wow. But not only that, but let me tell you something. Little old Obed, Ruth, or excuse me, Naomi, life came back into her as she nursed her grandson. Wow. Wow. Isn't that awesome? God has something for you. Listen, don't let Moab destroy your destiny. Matter of fact, when you run out of the wilderness, you refuse to allow the marks of where you've been to determine your identity. And I'm closing. This is here to play something. Watch this. This is so awesome. She stepped out of circumstantial trap. Watch this. She stepped out of the trap and she stepped into redemptive history. Redemptive history. Why? Because her grandmother told you, Obed begot Jesse, Jesse begot David, and through the line of David came Jesus. Now, what if she had allowed her circumstantial trap to keep her as Mara? What would have happened to her? Someone's in here right now. We can realize the power of God's hand on our life. And no matter how bad it seems, John the Baptist's mother was not able to conceive. Wow. Mary didn't even know a man, and she conceived. Samson's family, parents, not able to conceive. And God used them to bring forth conquerors and deliverers. The same way, think about all the people. Amos was a farmer, and God used Amos in a very powerful way. God uses people that will commit their way to Him. Those that will commit their way to Him. Right now, in the name of Jesus, I'm just going to give a general altar call.